All right, let's move on to the CAG bag. Busta Upper writes in and wants to know about our thoughts on the Switch version of Witcher 3 offering cross-save with Steam and good old games. Seems like a pretty win-win prospect to me. Apparently, a few other Switch games have offered PC cross-save as well, so I hope this continues to catch on.
Sure.
I like this concept in general and across any platform, any game.
Yeah, it's just good for the consumer who, doesn't have to worry about the choice they make, ruining their chances of, getting improvements later or playing with friends or whatever it might be. Yes, it's a very consumer-facing proposition.
I wish Apex Legends had that feature.
Sure.
I would play with more other people. Or I'd rather not play with other people. Like I'm not playing with you.
Exactly.
Shanafan writes in and asks, do you think we're at the point where controllers have reached their maximum potential? For example, if you compared an NES controller to an Xbox One controller, the transition was huge. However, in the past 20 years, controllers have stayed relatively the same. Could there be a new enhancement to a controller that would blow people's minds?
I don't know about blow people's minds. I mean, yes, the Elite has the cool back paddles.
Nah, but that's the same.
But it's, like I said, that's not really blowing anyone's mind, or even like the rubberized grip on the.
No, he's not. He's talking about an evolution.
I know. I'm just saying, I'm like getting there.
Yeah, we haven't had any real evolution at all.
Not
adding more
while.
buttons doesn't count.
No, we definitely that does not count. Yeah, no, I mean it's a pretty good controller.
Yeah,
I don't know what to tell you. They did a good job. They figured it out. I don't know.
It could be better. I feel like there is room for improvement somehow.
There's always room for improvement.
How could one controller, the one size controller, be good for every size hand? It doesn't make any sense.
I don't know, considering that your hands are like 9 times the size of mine, and yet we still use the same controllers.
That's what I'm saying. How could that be?
I don't know. Seriously,
how could that be ideal for both of us?
Different size controllers isn't a major adjustment in controller technology.
It's not.
That's just different size controllers.
What if there were like little knobbies that we could attach to our fingertips?
That sounds annoying.
And then, okay, what if, I don't know. I got nothing.
Yeah.
And if I had something good, I'm keeping it to myself.
Yeah, there you go.
For making that big gains. All right. Where are we here? Carl Kramer writes in and wants to know what Shipwreck's opinion on the new G.I. Joe figures is.
So the new G.I. Joe figures, the G.I. Joe Classified, these are equivalent of like the Marvel Legends line.
Yeah,
so
same size.
$20.
So $20, 6-inch figures. I don't. They're $20 6-inch figures. It's a lot.
Yeah,
and they don't look like other than Snake Eyes, who always looks like Snake Eyes. Like they've only messed him up a couple times throughout G.I. Joe figures. All the rest of them are like, okay, that's a version of Duke, I guess. Like they made a blonde guy with a scar.
Right. I don't like his face or hair.
Right. So I think I'll pick up. I think I will pick up Snake Eyes. When Destro comes out, I'll probably pick up Destro.
Zartan.
I don't know. I don't like the roadblock.
Is it a Build-A-Figure thing too, or is it not?
I don't.
'Cause it's made by the same people.
I don't think it is, but I don't know. I don't know what you would be building.
I could see like Serpentor Build-A-Figure. That's like a thing.
It doesn't. None of the pictures have shown any kind of Build-A-Figure stuff.
Okay. Big Lob.
I like Roadblock.
Would be a Build-A-Figure.
I like Roadblock.
You do like Roadblock.
I don't know. I'm just not. I'm never a fan of action figures that aren't designed for children to play with.
Yeah, like I was kind of hoping when I heard there's a new G.I. Joe line that it was going to be
something you could buy for your kids to play with and have the same enjoyment you had as a child.
Something along those lines.
Yeah, because I was disappointed too.
I just feel like these aren't going to sell well. And so
it's going to ruin the G.I. Joe business?
No, because there is no G.I. Joe business currently.
Exactly.
Right?
G.I. Joe doesn't, hasn't been new G.I. Joes in forever. So.
Roadblock's gun is incredibly long.
I don't know what's going on with it. It's like some like
it's longer than he is tall.
That's fine. That's a traditional Roadblock thing. Like
It is? What's the physics on that?
Roadblock has always been like carrying around like a turret with him.
Okay.
But I don't know what
really
this
long.
thing is that he's carrying around. It's got like
It has a bottle opener on the
electronic
end,
gadgets on it or something. I don't know what's going on.
Cattle prod, some sort of air fryer.
It's just weird. Like they don't quite look like any existing G.I. Joe property.
Razzmatazz. Is that what he says?
I don't know. All right.
Yeah.
Let's move on. At Knight Rider 487. All right, Knight Rider. Thoughts on the Final Fantasy VII remake demo? I was blown away on how it looked and played. We haven't played it.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I'm not familiar.
I never played it originally. I doubt I'll play it now.
Right. Exactly.
I want to play it. I just have not had a chance between when it came out and this show.
Because you're too busy playing Borderlands.
Sure.
I'm more interested in a Knight Rider remake. Knight Rider.
Knight Rider, the game?
No, TV show.
That game was pretty lame.
What was the game?
They made a NES Knight Rider game.
Yeah.
It was
that
bad.
wasn't good.
It was pretty bad.
Yeah. I remember reading about
I want to say it was an LJN special.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And didn't they try rebooting Knight Rider like 3 times now?
Yeah, it wasn't good.
No. That show doesn't...
It can be done, though, I feel.
Can it? I'd rather see an A-Team reboot. They haven't tried that recently.
An A-Team
movie?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
They tried that.
Not a TV show.
Fair.
Yeah, I want to see an A-Team TV show reboot.
All right. At Ed's Head writes in and says, "This is a good question since you all have Game Pass." He's quantifying that his question is good. That's good. I would love Game Pass via XCloud on the Switch. Curious about your thoughts. And then Huff at Hufferstall says, "Is there any chance Sony and Microsoft will allow streaming games to the opposite platforms as long as you're paying for XCloud, etc.?" So pretty much the same question.
I don't know. I mean, it wouldn't be bad, I guess, if you like playing your games on the Switch. I don't know.
It's a controller. It's a screen. It's a screen with a controller attached to it. In this case, that's the function that it would be performing if it was streaming XCloud. It seems unlikely that that's going to happen. I feel.
Yeah.
They would have to. I mean, they're going to have to figure out how they all get paid. That seems contentious and difficult.
Yep.